So I got a package in the mail today, and it is a welcome to the family gift from Ghost. Very excited about these. Check these bad boys out, guys. These are Flyknit racers. These are the brand new ones, I think. These are so light. I've never even tried on racers. You can like see through them. These would be not good for running in the rain, or I don't run, but I've only had regular Flyknit, so I've never had the racers. These are so dope with the rainbow colors. What? So thank you guys, thank you Ryan and Dan. Very excited to get the ball rolling with Ghost. They launched June 1st. I'm not sure if you can use discount codes when they launch on June 1st, but if you can, then you can use my name Max to save yourself some dollar bills, y'all. I'm gonna try these bad boys out. Guys, throughout your life, you're gonna have to, come across hard decisions. Today is one of those days. I was about to go to the gym, which is my optional accessory day. Not too heavy, just some light bench, light shoulder, stuff like that. But then my brother texted me and said, "Hey man, you wanna go to tacos?" So then I had to think about it, and I was like, what's more important to me? Going to the gym or getting tacos? Hey! Did you know what I was gonna choose? Hey! Chase is what we call a day drinker. So not to be confused with a day walker like Wesley Snipes. So it's half off Taco Tuesday here at Don Tito's. So we got carne asada, which is steak in Spanish, right? And then we have spicy chicken. Chase got the same thing. So I know a lot of people are always interested in the whole process behind, a clothing brand, right? So I'm gonna give you a little bit of a background and show you why I kind of have like multiples of things and how the whole process works. So basically when you order stuff, you get samples. These are all samples, right? And you choose them from these little color booklets. Now this is only a couple, I have a million of these. But for example, this is the color booklet for the front of the tank tops, and then this is the color booklet for the mesh of the back of the tank top. So combine these to get together, you pick which combination you want. These are some booklets for the blended series that I'm doing. But basically once you choose your colors, you get the samples in. So for example, we had this first tank top sample, right? And I really, really like it. And it's mesh on the back, so it's very breathable. This is not just like a t-shirt in tank top form. These are awesome. But anyway, so some changes I wanted to make was I wanted to make this the drop down to the neck about a ½ inch higher. And I wanted this fabric to go down about 3 inches on this, so it'd kind of go down to the back. So we got a new sample, right? And now it has ½ inch higher drop, so you can, you can see that there. It doesn't go down as far, so it's not going to be down to your nipples. And then we have the back that goes about 3 inches, or I think it's 3 inches, to the back. So it adds a little bit of a cool look. Here is the quarter zip pullover, which is so nice. It's like, I'd call it like an all-season pullover. It's very lightweight. It's awesome. But anyway, the sleeves, I thought that I wanted it a little tighter in here, so I made it ½ inch shorter. Turns out that ½ inch was too much, and this is too tight. So I'm gonna change it back, maybe just like a ½ inch smaller. And then also, like, one thing I want to do is this little zipper guard right here. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller because right now, because of how big this is, which blocks the zipper when it's all the way up, this adds a little bit of weight, so it pulls down the collar a little bit. So I'm going to make a smaller version of this on there. And the reason I'm telling you about this is because a lot of people are interested in making clothing, or they're interested in manufacturing whatever, and they think it's a very quick process, and it is not a very quick process because you have to wait on samples, you have to get approvals, and if you rush things and you just approve changes that you think are going to be okay, it can screw up your whole bulk order. So for example, if I wanted to make this smaller, right, and I was just like, okay, make it ½ inch smaller, but I never got another sample. I didn't wait another 10 or 15 days to get this second sample, and I just bulk ordered, and I was like, oh, I think it'll be fine. It would be way too tight, and all you guys, or whoever the customer is, whoever the consumer is of your products, would be unhappy because you didn't take the time and wait a little longer to make sure that the changes you wanted are going to be good. So now I know that this is too much, so I just go a little bit in between. It'll be perfect. Little changes. If you just wanted to change like the color, that's a little different. But if you ever want to change sizes of things or the way that the product is, you definitely want to wait, hold off on your launches, and make the product as best as you possibly can, because the experience that you guys get when you open anything from me is very important to me, and I want you to have the best possible product as you can, and I try to improve every single time, as any business should. So if you're wondering why I never have like launches every like a month or two, it's because I have to wait so long, and sometimes things screw up and I wait even longer, like how I've been working on these compression pants for like 2 years and they're still not right. They're almost there, so it's gonna be like its own little launch, but for this next coming up one, it's not gonna be just gonna be tops and everything. So I've had this SRT for about a month now, and I am absolutely loving it. Love driving it. It's a lot of fun. Actually, I think the thing I love most is like I really enjoy having a sunroof. It's like pretty cool. Obviously, the gas mileage, the miles per gallon sucks in this thing, but I mean, when you have a V8 and you are driving stop and go traffic in, you know, Washington D.C. every single day, you know, it is what you expect it to be. As far as modifications go to this bad boy, I'm not really going to do much. I am going to add a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit darker tint so I can block out the haters a little bit more. But seriously, darker tint, and then currently the daytime running lights with the SRT, only the LED fog lights run during the day, but there's a mod you can do so you can have those running and the like almost like halos around the headlights, so you can have those running at the same time. It's strictly for looks, for other people. I can't even see it while I'm driving, but that's gonna be something I'm gonna do. But other than that, just keep it clean, fill it up with the old petrol, and just have fun. Woo! All right, so it is Wednesday right now. Today and tomorrow is my last really days to officially pack. I have movers coming on Friday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I took off the day from work. Early in the morning at 8:30, I have to go meet up with the whole crew that we're doing this warehouse space with. We're going to look at the gym one more time. So obviously that'll be in the future videos, but it's coming along, guys. We've kind of gotten through the last stages in the whole warehouse negotiation process. It's very expensive. They did not, not only did they not get down as low as we wanted on the rate, but they also are not going to do as much of the improvements as we wanted, so we have to do it ourselves, which costs us a lot of monies. But you know what, we really want the space. It'll help just take everything to the next level, which obviously means I'm going to have to step my video game up. I think my video game, haha, get it? I think the quality of like, not the quality, I'm so great now, but like I feel I put a lot of effort in my videos, but when I have this space, I'm going to put even more effort into the videos, so get ready for that. Hopefully less tripod stuff. Oh my god, look how bright I am, just like my future. But today we're just gonna go in the gym, 395 pounds on the squat. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Everyone's staring at me. It's very busy today. That's all right. You gotta do what you gotta do, guys. You know, just like with camera equipment or any like new electronic, when you first get something, you're very, very cautious with it, right? You're like, I don't want to break it. You treat it like a little egg or like a little baby bird, and you don't want to mess it up, and that's understandable. But with anything, like the longer you use something, the more that you just end up tossing it around, and generally you don't break it unless you get unlucky. So speaking of that, I use the Adidas Addy Power shoes, and I've had these for probably 2.5 years, maybe? Crap, maybe even 3 years. No, I don't think 3 years. Over 2 years, right? And these are the original shoes. And these are like 200 bucks, or at least they were. And they're, you know, they're expensive for shoes, especially just for a gym shoe. And when I first got them, I literally would only squat in them. As soon as I was done squatting, I took off the shoe, I put on another shoe, or I wore like my socks, and I did my rest of my workout because I was like, I want to, you know, save these things. I don't want to mess them up by doing other exercises, right? So I was like, I don't want to walk in them. I don't want to do lunges in them. But the longer you have something, the more you care less about them, right? So since then, I've always gotten comments of like, oh my god, Max, you're like walking on pavement in your Addy Powers, you're walking to the gym in your Addy Powers, you're doing this exercise in your Addy Powers, like, oh my gosh. Let me tell you something. I have done every single thing you can think imaginable in these bad boys. If you remember a long time ago, I even played tennis in them. I think I only posted an Instagram photo about that. But, I mean, I didn't wear them on purpose, it was just, those were the shoes I wore. But they are still literally 100% fine. There is barely any tread gone, like they have plenty of life left on them, there's no cracks. I've done lunges in these things, I've done all sorts of things. So if you're worried, the whole moral of this is, if you're worried about wearing your Addy Powers outside of the gym, or like anything besides squats, thinking that you're gonna ruin them, I'm a prime example that I have taken poor care of them and not looked after them at all. And I wear them in everything, and they are still just like new. So, don't worry about it so much. You should see how I treat my Canon 70D. Like crap. By the way, my phone case is still down in that locker below mine. It has not moved. This guy apparently is dead. Guys, one thing you have to look forward to when you get to be an adult is you can go to the store after your squat session in your stretchy pants and buy laundry detergent. Growing up is the most fun thing you're ever gonna do. I also get to get dishwashing detergent, dishwashing soap too. Very exciting. But then you look on Amazon and realize that it's only $18.80 or 18 or 19 bucks, and here, $25. We ain't paying no $25, fam. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get like a little temporary one for like $6 or $5. See, these are the hard decisions I have in my life. These are the hardest decisions I have. Do I want Ocean Mist or Spring Meadow? Oh goodness gracious, or Febreze. Oh, I can't decide. I also need to pick up some like rice or something, because if you guys know, I've been making these like shakes. I've been back on this shake kick where I make like the spinach and the oats and the milk and the protons and everything and the shake, and I drink it, and that's my dinner every night. It's very, very cheap, it's delicious, it's filling to me, well I guess, as much as a liquid shake could be, and it's just very conveniently quick, right? I've been making that shake for like 2 months straight every single night. We have to move out very, very soon, right? And so my brother is moving all of his stuff. He hasn't moved his bed, he hasn't moved anything like that, but the first thing he takes is the blender. He doesn't even use the blender. I mean, it's his blender, but like, I'm like, the first thing you take is the thing that I use every single night for dinner. So now I'm blenderless, I need to get one. Comment below if you're team Vitamix or Ninja. I'm not a fan of like the blades in the middle of the Ninja, because I'm like, then I gotta get the blades all off, and I'm worried about getting cut for safety and stuff, so get like some chicken flavored rice, which is delicious. Hey, no. Okay, so we have 2 bananas, 2 things of rice, laundry detergent, and 4 Flex trash bags. Isn't being an adult cool? This is what you can look forward to. This is your future, guys. Okay, well I stand in the middle of the intersection here. I'm gonna tell you guys a pro tip. If you ever try to cut out like soda, whether it be diet soda or regular soda, you're like, I need it! I need the soda, and you can't do it. I'm gonna give you a little pro tip, all right? So when you go get your meal, you get a water cup, unless you're a criminal, you put water in it, right? Here's my little pro tip. When you're going to throw your trash away, throw it all away, take your cup, go to whatever soda you want, and just get a little splash. Just a little spritz. A little something, right? Just like enough for like 1 swig. And you take that and you throw the cup away. And that will hopefully curb your desire, your crave for that, because you just had a little bit of, the sweetness. And if you get caught, then, and they're like, hey, did you just fill it up? You're like, no, it's just a spritz. I got a soda addiction. Then you can just blame me. You can just say maxxchewning told me I could do it. I don't know, that's my whole thing. I used to be like addicted to soda, and then when I wanted to switch away from that, I wanted water, just a little spritz, splash, ooh, good to go. So I had to go to BB&T to get some checks. This thing is way too tall. I had to get checks because if you're watching this video, I'm moving in today. Woo! Go me! So I'm gonna be very busy, but I want to get content up. Whatever it is, I gotta go to the gym tonight, I gotta pack. But we live in a day and age that's like everything's technology and everything's digital, and it blows my mind like that you ever need cash for anything. I never keep cash on me except for a emergency $20 bill in my wallet. But when you move in, you have to give like a deposit sometimes, and I owe like a certain amount, and I have to give them a check. I'm like, you can't just, the card with the digital? Come on. We live in the Stone Age, so that's why you have to have checks sometimes. It's annoying, but grown up. So one thing that I do in my videos is I get these car shots where I show like the tires and whatnot of my car, and how I do that is I take my DSLR and I hold it upside down, and then I hold it while I'm driving outside the window like this, and I hold it upside down so it gets like the tire or whatever, or I'll hold it like up like this, and then I just flip the clip around in post-production. It's very risky to do it, but you know what, you guys are worth it. But I just found out that someone got me a little gift today. It's from me to me. I ordered a GoPro Hero Black 4, Hero 4 Black, whatever, and then a suction cup thing, so I can suction cup the GoPro like on my roof and on the back of my car, and like, you know, close to my tire and whatnot, and get some cool shots, and then I'll get pretty creative with it. And then I know somewhat soon I'm gonna be going to like my friend's lake house. We'll get some like wakeboarding footage. I'll strap it to my face. Also, whenever I do the shots where I'm like have both my hands on the steering wheel, I had this GoPro like wrapped around my face. Here, let me show you. So what I do is I take this right here and I go like this. Hold on. I hope no one walks by. And I go like this. And then I turn just like this. Haha. This is how I get it. And then I just kind of look over it to see, and then I drive. Isn't this cool? Woo! Whoa! Videoception. So, oh my God, this camera. Guys, I am going to get the Canon G7X Mark II. I think it came out today. I'm gonna order it like very soon because this stupid Sony doesn't focus on my face. Yeah, I'm just gonna end the video here. I have to go do heavy bench press tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna film. I'm not gonna film because I just want to get in, get out. I originally was gonna add this to the end of this video, but it's already like 15 minutes long. As you can tell, I have not packed one dang bit. I still have to pack up my whole kitchen. Like, I have to move tomorrow. I move tomorrow, and this is what my apartment looks like. R.I.P. me, okay? So, thank you guys for watching the video. Again, I know these past ones have been kind of all over the place, but give me a break. And also, I'm not going to get internet for about 2 weeks because the Verizon people are on strike, so sweet. But Verizon's given me some, like, they're overnighting me a thing called a jetpack that gives me, like, 4G LTE internet. I'm like, sweet! That's definitely going to work for video uploading, not. It's going to work for video uploading, not. So I'll just have to like use my external hard drive when I edit videos and then go to the community computer in the apartment complex. So I should be okay, but like 2 weeks? What the heck? Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the thumbs up button. See you later.